right, welcome back to 5 Minute Financial. It's me, Hugh, and John Klotz is here, as always, because it's 5 Minute Financial.
Great to be here. Always fun.
Well,
Always fun.
We're having fun, John,
Yeah.
but only for 5 minutes.
Only for 5 minutes.
Right?
Short and sweet.
We're going to talk about life insurance right now. So let's bring up the clock, if we can, just to see that it is a real clock with 5 minutes. Oh, we already hit the clock, John. Okay, we got less than 5. Let's go. Life insurance. How much life insurance should people have?
Great question. I noticed, by the way, as soon as you mentioned life insurance, that your viewership went down 50%.
I was just thinking about that. Like, what do I say to people? It's life insurance for crying out loud.
Okay, all right. So, most of our topics have been about tax. We're going to talk about a serious one. Once in a while, Hugh, we got to talk about something serious.
All right.
And so life insurance, a very, very important product. I've been in my industry now for 23 years. And I've delivered claims, and no one ever says, boy, that was too much life insurance you brought home since my husband passed away.
Well,
I've never heard that. It's usually very, very important. And I do take that seriously. So it's a really important product. But very often I will sit down with someone, and they will ask me that exact question.
Yeah.
How much should I get?
Yeah. Or, because some people might think, is it even worthwhile?
Well, okay, that's a good question. It would be worthwhile if you had a family and you wanted to protect them, and that's reasonable.
Sure
I think because what happens is if you go away on holiday,
Yeah.
do your pre-authorized payments from your checking account stop?
Mm-hmm.
No, right?
No.
So if you pass away,
Right.
nothing stops. It's
So
just
yeah. It's not just reasonable, it's responsible.
it's responsible.
Right.
So this is about being responsible. So very often you're asking me the question, how much life insurance? I will sit down with someone and you can actually put a number on your life. Okay? So we look at immediate needs. I actually have a form and we go through it. It's a little morbid, but we say if you died tonight,
Yeah.
how much would it cost to pay off your mortgage? How much would it cost to bury you and pay your final expenses? How much would it cost to educate your children?
Mm-hmm.
How much would it cost to have your wife or husband take a year off to kind of hang out with the kids,
Mm-hmm.
to sort of deal with them while this horrible thing has happened? Because something really as bad has happened, spouse has passed away. How much would that all add up to? And are there any charities that you want to leave any money to? Now, early in my career, no one wanted to leave anything to anybody, I found. Now, as I'm getting older, I'm finding people are more thinking about legacy and leaving things to their churches or synagogues or whatever, or some charity that they feel important. And you come up with this big negative number.
Mm-hmm.
Then you say, okay, you're dead. All your final expenses are paid for. The mortgage is paid off. However, I know you have 2 kids in private school, and you've got kids going to hockey, and you've got a daughter doing ballet, and they need to be taken care of till they're how old?
Well, you want to take them all the way through university until they can start earning their own income.
Exactly,
At least, right?
exactly. So maybe 20, 25 years, depending on the company.
Yeah.
Sorry, on the family. So you say, okay, you need to provide a certain amount of your income, and typically it's somewhere between 60 to 80%. And you can ask them right up front. You can say to the spouse, what percentage of your husband's income would you like to receive when he's gone? And hear a number.
Yeah.
You can actually put a quantifiable number on that. And you come up with another big negative number.
Okay.
And then, so you come up with 2 negative numbers, immediate expenses, ongoing expenses, and then we subtract assets.
Okay.
And there's 2 assets we don't use. One is your principal residence.
All right.
Because the kids have to live someplace, right? And a lot of kids live on a street where they know other kids, so there's a
But
sense
it's
of
better to have a house.
better to have a house. That's financial, 5-minute financial next session. Is it better to own than rent?
Okay.
Good idea. But very often, you'll have a neighborhood, and so the kids have just lost a parent. It's bad enough now if they have to leave the home to
Yep.
go move.
Oh.
So you want everyone to stay put.
Yeah.
And the second asset we don't use to subtract from are RSPs, because what you want to do is your surviving spouse will have to want to retire one day.
Yeah, you still need that.
Yeah, so we can roll it to him or her tax-free.
Okay.
So we come up with a number of anywhere between 7 to 10 times income. So if you're making $100,000 a year, it wouldn't be unreasonable for you to generate, say, 70% of your income, $70,000 a year, for you to have 7 to 10 times $100,000 sitting in the bank, which would be between $700,000 and $1 million. Wouldn't be an unreasonable amount. And those are sort of the numbers we come up with. But
Okay.
you can actually quantify it.
All right.
The next question you want to ask yourself, so you come up with this number, and I actually give it to clients. I say, here's your numbers.
Yeah.
Tell me, add, subtract, do whatever you want, and they usually end up, no, that's kind of right, that's the
Yeah.
number. And then you want to figure out, okay, I know how much I need,
Mhm.
how long do I need it for?
Yeah.
Do I need it for 10 years? Do I need it for 20 years? Does this thing have to last my entire lifetime? And then you can start talking about different products.
Okay. Well, we don't have time for different products because the clock has run out, John, because it is 5 Minute Financial. But if people want to get more information, of course, they can get in touch with you.
Absolutely. Check us out at northwoodmortgagelife.com, our alternative website, financialmentor.ca, or call us at 416-783-PLAN, which is 7526.
Okay. All right, John. Thanks. That was fun. As always, for 5 minutes, thanks for tuning in, everybody, to 5 Minute Financial. We'll see you next time.